A good life insurance advisor inspires greatness, dispels financial darkness, and ignites true passion in their team. At Tata AIA Life, we take pride in our advisors who reflect our brand values in their work. Like Divya Tusnial from Kolkata, the city of joy, who set an example with her never say die attitude.
Hi friends, this is Divya Tusnial, Tata AIA Kolkata, India. I feel super delighted to introduce myself as the Insurance Agent of the Year 2017, adjudged by the Asia Insurance Review, Singapore. I have a background of an ordinary housewife who comes from a traditional Indian conservative family and a mother of 2 daughters. There is one case which was superbly unique and I still remember it. It was an endowment plan which I had sold to a couple where the wife was only 35 and the husband was 50. They were so reluctant about buying it. It was a whole life retirement kind of plan which would pay off them income as long as they would be alive and on a guaranteed scale. Reshmi was a very young, vibrant kind of girl who was working at that point of time and making a lot of money. She had a young son who was only 7 years old, Jason, at that point of time. And I remember going to her house so many times to finally make a sale. It took me something around 7.5 to 8 months to finally persuade her to buy this policy. Now over the period, what happened, Zarir was relocated on his work profile to Singapore and he was 57 when he was relocated, and so did Reshmi and her son went along with him. But soon they realized after being there that she was not allowed to work because of the work permit restrictions, and Zarir was the only bread earner of the family. So Reshmi was restricted being a housewife. It so happened that one day when the premium was due, Zarir called me up and said, Divya, how would we if I would discontinue this policy? Because I am taking up the entire show, Reshmi is not working anymore, what do I do? I said, Zarir, that you should not discontinue this policy because it's the time now, after 1 or 2 more years, it will start paying off dividends for which you will not have to pay anything more and you will always remember me for life. Somehow it kept going on. Reshmi said to discontinue, Zarir also added discontinue, but then after so much of persuasion, which took me I think nearly 3 months over the phone, and I used to meet them whenever they used to pay the visit to Calcutta from Singapore because they had the parents staying here. Every time he used to say that it's difficult for him and the premium went on a premium holiday, but finally he gave in and he paid the check with so much of persuasion. I held him to waive off the interest because it was an endowment plan and he was delayed in payment, so I held him by waiving off the interest component also. He just paid the principal. I was just worried about the continuity of the policy at that point of time. It so happened that there is only 5 years to retirement now left, and the premium paying term would finish him by the time he would retire. It will not continue beyond his retirement point. By the time he is 65, he will finish off his premium paying capacity and the policy will start giving him dividends which are much higher compared to what was promised to them at the time of the selling the policy. Company is doing good and paying out better dividends at this point of time. So this money when will start flowing into Zarir and Reshmi will be 123% of the premium which they have sacrificed so much and paid over the period of 15 years by now, and will come to them lifelong, tax free for the entire life. I did not allow them to surrender the policy no matter how much pain or legwork it involved on my end, and I'm sure they will bless me and remember me for life at the onset of the retirement and during the retirement when they keep getting this money throughout their life. So I feel really good and very happy from within. Generally we all feel that the death claim is the most noble thing which we talk about as an insurance agent, but I feel that the real threat is about living too long, and that too unplanned without any money is a bigger threat than dying, than an unfortunate early death. And I've done really good to them and helped the family carry on or survive this policy. Thank you so much.
Divya Tusnial, Life Planner, Tata AIA Life India. Because to be a good life insurance advisor is to secure your customers' financial future.